What's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we have the Xbox Partner Preview today, March 6th, 2024. Very excited for this one. I was unable to cover this afternoon, and I couldn't get to my computer to, delay the time or cancel the stream, and they won't let you do any of that via mobile, really. I can't really, push it back or say, hey, a little bit of an issue. So we're looking at it a little later tonight, but nevertheless, the reactions will be real and raw. I haven't seen any of this. I haven't really caught up on the day's news. So I'm actually very excited to check this out with you guys, see what it is that Xbox has to show. Their previous partnership showcase that they did, was the one where we got to see more on Avowed. We got to see more on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We finally got actual footage of that game, which is great. So let's dive in, because we're going to do this, and then we have some Final Fantasy VII to jump on immediately after. The showcase is about 30 minutes here. Let's see what we got here. Preview. Yeah, man, Kong. They're dropping it. And apparently there's some bangers here too. How you doing today?
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing here? All I know is that it's serious.
Oh.
It's more than serious, Uruna.
Assassin's Creed?
It is dangerous.
India. Oh, okay. Nope. Totally different. Vanishing Spirits. Reflector and Bandai Namco.
In my experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
The cycle is starting again. How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine?
The Nine.
When there isn't a path to be found,
Make one.
What? Unknown Nine Awakening.
You've been here before, countless times, and so shall you be here again. In fact, you're here right now.
Summer 2024. Wishlist now. Xbox. Pretty cool.
Learn how to wield otherworldly skills in the world of Unknown 9 with an in-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Okay. That's cool. We can get some more later.
Everyone's got an ex-employer they wish they never worked for. Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take a fall.
I second
Just
what
so
you
happens
said there,
they friend the
Kong.
wrong witch.
Got you, man. What is this?
They call me Lady Luck. And every card I draw is lucky.
Is this a card game? It's always the
And when
strategy
I
games
find
that have
out
the
what
best
my old
cutscenes,
cousin is
dude.
up to, they better hope they have a good hand. Not tonight, boys.
Got that Team Fortress look, yeah.
If the Coven wants to play, they'll have to play dirty.
Sleight of hand. Hard-boiled third-person stealth sim. Sim? Play him. I need to see more on that one. I love my stealth games, but that's unusual. So like Sly Cooper, that would be cool. I'd be all right with that.
Regret in your life.
We need more Sly Cooper,
And see
honestly.
the outcomes of those choices with your very own eyes.
What is this? Altars?
The Altars tells the story of Yandol's, a simple
no.
miner who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet.
Everyone's doing
He quickly realizes that what was supposed
science
to be
fiction.
a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life. Yan will need to handle a large mobile base that's designed to be operated by an entire team of qualified personnel.
Okay.
Even worse, the planet Yan landed on revolves around a deadly, scorching star. Escaping the sunrise is crucial for survival. Despite his best efforts, Yan simply lacks the time and skills to deal with all these problems on his own.
So
But
we have a
the
crew.
planet Yan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board,
There's
Yan
a
is able to
sheep!
create
There's a
alternative
sheep
versions
behind
of
me. Look.
himself. The Altars. Each one of them is a result of altering a crucial decision from Yan's past. The Altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our Altars have the necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed.
Okay.
But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths.
Oh, dude, this
And
is
that
interesting.
can
What's up,
generate
Derpy?
problems.
Derpy knows. He goes,
Stop
interesting.
pretending you have any idea how I feel. Incompetence.
All right, we're gonna have to
Coherent
rewatch
decision.
this one.
A
Let's bookmark
groundbreaking
this one
mission
for the end of the
verge
show.
of failure.
Let's rewatch.
Damn. I just hope I don't f everything up again. You want a relationship that lasts? Put some effort in it.
Each Yan is a different
Oh
person.
my god.
It will be extremely difficult to keep
pretty cool.
everyone happy.
You gotta learn
Xbox
how
is
to
dead.
say no sometimes.
But we must do
Yeah,
whatever we
I
can.
wouldn't compare this
As the
to
mission
Death
goes
Stranding.
on,
This
challenges
reminds me of
lonely
like
highlight.
Fallout Shelter meets like I don't even know what the on foot segments are here. Like yeah, like what's happening
Obstacles on the
here? Like
outside.
what's our goal
Internal
outside
tensions
the
that
ship?
could prove to be even
You
more
know?
dangerous. And with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs, the only way home is to press forward.
What does that mean? Yeah, we got to rewatch that one, guys. I'm intrigued, but I'm a little more cautious about the games I'm picking up right now because there's so many to play, dude, and I'm so behind. All right, 11-bit Studios here. Oops. He swallowed the music. What is this? So you play the music so the animals obey you. Features of Ava? Okay. Animal Crossing meets Power World without the brutality.
Learn how Creatures of Ava
I could
places
dig
you
it,
in the role
yeah.
of a savior.
'Cause I'm not sure how I feel about like enslaving the monsters and making them, you know, work for you and stuff. Like, there's some things about Pal World that make me a little uncomfortable. And like capturing people in the ball, you know, like other players, like that's kind of crazy. That's a little over the top for me, I think. What is this? Is this what do we call this game? Oh my god, I can't even think of the name. The vampire game from Arcane. Redfall. This is Redfall remaster. No. Okay, so it's Roblox. Roblox Dead by Daylight? Oh, not Chucky jumping on your back. That's crazy.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. You.
Not in-engine footage. Okay. Griefville survived the nightmare X Chucky Roblox. Wow. Okay. I have no idea. New game reveal. Put that little yellow circle there. Features of Ava. Yeah, I guess I'm not familiar enough with Roblox to really know what's going on there. Frogwares, okay. I genuinely enjoy a lot of their games. Ooh, is this more Cthulhu stuff? Are they about to deliver more Cthulhu? Like the Sinking City? Kind of vibe. Oh no! No way! Yes! Oh my gosh, I love the Sinking City.
Want to dive deeper
Okay.
into this mystery? Discover more about this long-awaited sequel in our Xbox Wire interview.
Yo, okay. I had no idea that was coming, dude. We played the first one back in the day.
Of light.
Oh man.
Walk free and bear the light for others to follow.
It was like, there's no way it's not Sinking City, right? But then again, it doesn't look like the same protagonist, man. Yeah, the combat was not so great. It was more a detective game, more exploring. The second one looks a little more horror, you know? Like it was kind of a B-movie experience. If that makes sense.
We Scions will fight until our last breath.
Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope.
life-changing story. Open beta, Series X and S. That's really cool to see Final Fantasy expanding to the Xbox platform. We need to see all their games there, to be honest. It should be multi-platform. Oh, classic PC series. Oh, is this the first Stalker? Maybe they want us to play part 1 before they give us part 2. Yeah, there it is, Shadow of Chernobyl. Not gonna lie, this game was gorgeous back in the day, too. As you can see. A lot of Metro vibes too. Stalker, Clear Sky. This is your DLC or something. Oh, not invisible monsters. Right? Everything to get you caught up. Legends of the Zone trilogy. Available today. Alright, that's a pretty good hit. That's a pretty good hit.
Learn how developer GSC Game World brought the cult classic Stalker trilogy to Xbox in an exclusive Xbox Wire interview.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I wanted to pull up Steam just to see. Okay, you can get all the Stalker games on Steam for $9.99. But yeah, it looks like that collection is probably only on console. That Legends of the Zone, yeah.
感じませんでしたか？時
Yeah,
間が
it's
空回
pretty
りする
cool.
瞬間を。あなたは誰？私はメティス。あなたを守るために来ました。
There's Persona 3 Reload.
時間や空間に歪みが起きてるんです。この地下にある時の狭間のせいで。
まさか同じ一日がずっと繰り返されてるんですか？
タルタロスのように何か厄介な力で発生したということかもしれないな。
たく訓練してくれよ。
I'm good.
彼は見事
Goofy little stuff like this, yeah.
にまでたどり着いた。あなたの得たワイルドの力はそれへと至る前触れなのです。
私はかつて生きると
I think this is cool that Xbox is getting more into the Japanese market, or just the Asian market in general, right? And just a lot of games coming from that side of the world. You know, they shouldn't just be Western developers on Xbox, you know? I think all platforms should be, you know, as universal as possible, you know? They need to be, you know, showcasing and having games from all over the world, different developers, things that are exciting to play. You you know, not everything's made for us, you know? Some things are made for different people, you know? So, like, this doesn't necessarily appeal to me, but it is really cool to see it.
Uncover what else the Dark Hour has in store for Game Pass members this year on Xbox Wire.
Okay, so Sinking City 2. Okay, wait. Okay, these all just say Series X and S. They're not showing PC. Hang on. Let me go back to where was it? Was it right after the Chucky thing? Yeah, let me just see. Okay, yeah, see, they were showing when stuff is on PC and PC Game Pass. Sinking City was on PC though. Okay, sorry. Trying to find back to where we were here. There'll be a force in the Japanese market. Yeah. Them getting into JRPGs is really cool. PlayStation needs to talk to them for real. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, I don't know why Game Pass didn't show up for Stalker. Yeah. Okay, so see, Monster Jam Slowdown. Listen, or Showdown. I used to actually play these games. I remember the Monster like series, Monster Truck or Monster Jam. I think that's what it was called. I think it was a whole series. Yeah, it does go back a little ways. Monster Truck Madness. I remember those. I don't know why. I played those. I'm not. You can look at me. I'm not a Monster Truck guy. But that's pretty interesting, dude. It's pretty wild. Monster Jam would be great for my baby boy. Yeah, exactly. Something, you know, that's like simple and fun and good for kids, and you know it's safe. You know, it's not gonna be crazy. Okay. Yeah. So. I guess let me do a quick search on Sinking City 2, because I saw no buzz about this online. Okay, they are saying pivot to horror focus. Okay, I think it's gonna be PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. I wonder why they wouldn't show the PC thing. They always do that on at Xbox stuff. They always say Xbox and PC. They will let you know. So I don't know, maybe someone messed up on the on the icons here, you know, next to this whole presentation. Not sure if it was an accident or if it was intentional to leave that information out. Okay, hang on. I think I had one thing I was trying to figure out. Yeah. All right. Got it. All right, so we got about 10 minutes. And then I want to go back and see that game, The Altars, again. I need to review that with the full context of understanding stuff. I like guitars and photography. I wear suit coats. I'm too cool for Monster Truck. Monster Truck Rally Jam. Okay, is this... Yeah, they showed this one. This one's really cool. I like this one. Probably not my game, but looks interesting. Dude, I heard that evil laugh, dude. I could hear it, sir. I heard it through my screen, man. That's birth of a monster right there. Looks like Nier. It kind of does. Yeah, I see that. No, this... I think this is the first Berserker or something. Isn't that what it's called? I actually really wanted to play the first Nier on the PS3. I'd really like to go... Oh, dude, look at those perfect parries, dude. Oh, that looks like it hurt. I gotta say, I like the art style. I don't know how much energy I have for playing Souls type games, you know? They take a lot out of me. Yeah, the first Berserker, Khazan. Yeah, there you go. Definitely feel it.
God of death.
Dude. Oh, Heavenly Sword.
Have you called me to the realm of
We need everything on it, man. Like, not only remaster the previous game, but like, remaster or remake it. Give us a sequel. Expand that universe.
Tales of Kenzera Zao takes you on a journey through a land enriched with
okay, we saw this at the Game Awards. I think I have a demo for this.
Ever present here. From the arid deadlands, the harsh and unforgiving terrain, to the dense
Just
and
haven't had
dangerous
time
forest
to
floor
play.
of the woodlands, a place laden with mystery and fear. In your arsenal, you carry your late father's masks. The Mask of the Moon, utilized best for crowd control, and the Mask of the Sun, a chaotic ballet that compels
Yeah, this
you
was
to engage
about
spirits in melee
his
combat.
father,
The
I
Mask
think.
of the Moon, the Mask of the Sun. You must embrace the dance of the shaman. Each ability gained by the player can be used both traversally as well as in the fray of combat.
Dude,
For example,
that looks
take a
so
heated
cool.
spear. Not only can it be used to activate elements that are out of reach, but also engage and pierce through multiple enemies at once. And with each small victory along your journey, you will grow and better yourself, obtaining powers and tools that allow you to turn the tides of battle in your favor.
See, I would love to play this and Prince of Persia. I just...
should not sneak up on people, young
so
shaman.
much.
We are shamans, healers in a land
So many
long
cool
past
things to
healing.
see and
The
play.
complexities of grief inspired the foundations of the world of Kenzera. You will be faced with intricate puzzles, arduous obstacles, and deceptive traps that demand both patience and skill to overcome. And though the path is fraught with adversity, an even fiercer battle rages within you. Mercy is a rare flower that blooms in the lands of Kenzera. But you can do this. I know you can.
The Glide. Okay, yeah. I like that one, dude. I like that one. That's a good one. The Waterbender. I see it. Oh, 11-bit Studios. Okay, this is Frostpunk 2, right? No, this looks cool too. This is not really my kind of game, but I mean, I do like city builders and I do like RTSs, but this one just does not appeal to me. But I like seeing it. I think it's a really interesting thing. The idea of like surviving, sort of a survival. Okay, July 25th, 2024. Get TX on this one? Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to tell him about that one.
Help me!
Oh yeah, we saw this one previously, I think. It's just more variety. That's the good thing. I look at this and I see it as not for me, but it's definitely for people. There's definitely a lot here that's exciting. Capcom's doing some weird stuff here. So kind of like a dungeon crawler, maybe? Yeah, never interested in Frostpunk. That's alright, you know? But it's cool to see that it's like available in more places and that it got a sequel. Like, I feel like Frostpunk kind of snuck in out of nowhere and just became this, you know, it really got a community built around it. So, yeah, this is really good, dude. And I know it's been a hard fight. I know Phil Spencer and the team have been, you know, traveling to Japan a lot and trying to make sure that they're like, you know, it's not necessarily like buying the studios so you can have Japanese games. It's just like, hey, you know, let's make the deals, let's provide the technology necessary, you know, whatever it is, right? Whether it's a small studio or a big one, you know, just sort of going outside and saying like, hey, we would love to have this on our platform, even though, you know, Japan is pretty staunchly against Xbox. Like, they just don't buy Xbox. And it's like, well, here's the reason why. Because they don't have their games. That would be like if Sony, a Japanese company, did not have any Western developer games on their console. It'd be crazy. You know, no Americans would buy that. So it's really cool. Is this RTS? This game? I don't think so. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. It could be a lot of things. I have no idea. Maybe like a squad-based dungeon crawler, but you're also like rebuilding your villages. Position your guys in certain places in a fight. Yeah. We might need to look into that one. That's Capcom, and it's running on the RE engine.
Learn how Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess mixes
there it
action
is,
and
dude.
real-time strategy in an exclusive Xbox Wire piece.
Alright, so kind of a spin on the RTS genre. That's pretty cool, dude. I don't think they're done yet, are they? Okay. That's a pretty solid. Alright. No, that's pretty wild. Huh. Alright, I gotta go back and see the altars again. I think we got time. Yeah, dude, I want that Splinter Cell. I know they're working. Ubisoft is working on the Splinter Cell remake of the first game. It just needs to be amazing. It just needs to be enough to bring back the franchise into relevance. I don't believe it needs to cater to everybody. I really think if they're remaking the first game, it really does need to be like stealth. Like hardcore simulation. What the original Splinter Cells were about was like real stealth. And I think getting back to that is key. So I do think if you do what was done in Blacklist or Conviction, various other games, and you do the action, you know, it's like, oh, you can be stealth, but you don't have to. I think if you do that angle, you almost lose. I get you want to appeal to a wider audience for sales, but you lose the hardcore stealth community. And it's not even necessarily that we need to market these games for communities. It's just like it needs, yeah, like the OG fans, you gotta really know your audience. And if you nail it, if you slam dunk your audience, you have no competition in this field. There's no Metal Gear Solids out there. There's no one else that's like actually active in the stealth market. You have a chance to come in and redefine the genre again, okay? Because Splinter Cell did it the first time. Light, shadows, sound, the movement and animations of the character. That first game, the first Splinter Cell, is a pioneer in stealth gaming, lighting, animation, all of it. So it needs to be a master class in stealth. Boom. So yeah, I don't want to see them try to adapt the story or to try to change it in a way that's like, oh, now this is more suitable to, you know, casual. Well, I mean, I could see it's good to have like a difficulty so that casual gamers can get into it and enjoy the stealth genre, but to casualify the game by turning it into like Call of Duty or something, you know, it's like, oh, come on, guys. All right, let's check this out because we got to do some Final Fantasy here in a bit.
You could change the decisions you regret in your life and see the outcomes of those choices.
So we have our ship,
with your
our shelter.
very own eyes. The Altars tells the story of Yandol's, a simple miner who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet.
Okay, he's a miner.
He quickly realizes that what was supposed to...
See, I was not alone. Everybody got the Death Stranding vibes here, right?
...to be a lifetime job opportunity.
Astronaut.
...turns into a desperate fight for his life. Yan will need to handle the...
I'm not gonna lie, this scene here looks gorgeous. Like the lava falls just pouring. The scene, the lighting... It's pretty good.
A large mobile base that's designed to be operated by an entire...
But like all they did was show him just walking around. We don't know what the planet side gameplay is going to be about. Okay, so here, obviously this like view and this outlook of running your own base and all that and stuff like that, this definitely takes me back to like Fallout Shelter and other, you know, sort of management sims that are similar to this. Pretty cool. I do long for stuff like this at times.
A team of qualified personnel. Even worse,
okay, wait, let's go back. What was that? Journey console. Journey. Oh, okay, so maybe it's piloting the actual vehicle here.
Yes. The planet Yan landed on revolves around the deadly scorching star.
Right. Okay, so basically what that tells me is that our shelter here is exposed to the sun. There's going to be like solar flares or something that strike the planet and burn it, or moon or whatever this is. And maybe we have to roll into a cave or something. I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out what that means. Like, do we need to roll far enough away that the sun doesn't hit us somehow with the solar flare? Or is it about seeking shelter?
Sunrise is crucial for survival.
Okay, so we got mining outpost, suit battery, drill cartridge, pylon component. Okay, meltdown rock formations, radiation filter, repair kit. There's climbing gear at the bottom of the screen, very bottom left there. It says Vertara, and then it says climbing, so there's...
Despite
Radiation barrier of the base. Okay.
At his best efforts, Jan simply lacks
and of course, you got like a 3D
skills.
printer. Okay, now you go from mush to a cooked meal. So yeah, obviously each of his alter egos, as they were, are going to be, there's going to be, some alternate future where it's like, oh yeah, I always wanted to be a chef, or oh yeah, I always wanted to be an engineer, or I wanted to be a miner. What happened if I dropped out of high school and became this,
To deal with all these problems.
So yeah, we're seeing, this is why it reminds me so much of Fallout Shelter, is it's literally structured the same way here with the, you obviously have like a greenhouse, you've got, your power, your engineering, probably a med bay of some sort around here, you've got your map room, you probably have shelters and showers and stuff.
But the planet Jan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Jan is able to create...
Wait. There's the sheep. All right, the sheep is bottom right corner right there. He has a little plate of grains. I'll go back. Hang on. You gotta see the sheep.
And the help of the
Look at the
quantum
sheep.
computer on board, Jan is able to create alternative versions of himself.
I love it. So there's the altars of him.
Each one of them is a...
Okay, can we be honest here? Does this feel like a gimmick? Because I almost feel like if you went the Fallout Shelter way of doing things, if you go the Fallout Shelter way, it's like you maybe discover more people on the planet. Or maybe your ship landed with people, right? And you're working with your crew, maybe you have babies and make new members or whatever. Or maybe there's a cloning thing, whatever. I don't know. Does this feel like a gimmick where it's all just one guy and then they just slightly change the way he looks? Like, I'm not, attacking the idea. I'm just saying, would it be better if it was focused on, men and women and, just multiple different people? Everybody could have their own personality. You could, name the members of your crew. Whereas here you kind of lose that aspect of what makes, probably games like Darkest Dungeon, Fallout Shelter, like all these various, like, some of them are roguelike type games, some are, survival, some are just, simulators. You lose a little bit of that. But this is kind of an interesting concept, and I'm sure the overarching story ties all this together.
The result of altering a crucial decision from Jan's past. The alters are
you alter a decision, come up with a new version of yourself.
What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our alters have the necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed.
Okay, so here we got workshop, research lab, refinery, kitchen, infirmary, greenhouse, base maintenance, infirmary bed. Okay, so you got some ideas. And then, of course, it's all just different versions of himself. Whereas here, if it were unique individual people, you could say, like, Jenny is the refiner, Tom is the worker, Jerry is the scientist, right? Frank is the technician, whatever it may be. Yeah, that's kind of what I worry about, right? Like, they're just gonna look different, and maybe everybody's got a different script that they read from. Maybe it's one person acting all these different roles, which would be kind of an incredible role. I don't know.
But they also come with their own goals.
Goals, ambitions, fears, right? This looks interesting. It's cool seeing all of them at work. But yeah, it would have been really cool to see a larger variety of characters rather than just
ambitions and fears, all derived from their different life.
Okay, so here See, they're all named Jan because his name's Jan, right? Slept on the floor. I'm starving. I'm hungry. I slept on the floor. I slept on the floor. This guy's having a rough one. He looks pleased, though. Worsening from offline radiation barrier. He slept on the floor, but, you know, life could always be worse.
And that
okay.
can generate problems.
Burden, gloom,
Stop
frustration,
pretending
rebellion.
you have any idea how I feel. Incompetence, incoherent decision-making, a groundbreaking mission on the verge of failure. Damn, I just hope I don't f*** everything up again. You want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in it.
Each Yan is a different person. It will be
Yan.
extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission...
Okay, if we go back...
Sometimes.
We need to save resources. I want better food. We need to save resources. Mush is nutritional, keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. We're human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. At least 2x quality meal in the next 5 days. That's tough, but I mean, I think if you choose to be a part of a mission like this, it's like you kind of have to deal with whatever resources are available. And you don't want to run out of resources. You could also choose not to get involved. That's the choice at the bottom there.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
Yeah, and I like the idea of, you know, customizing the base and building it the way you want and maxing things out for efficiency.
The challenges will only pile up.
I just want to know, like, why leave the ship? What is out here? You know, we're scavenging for resources. We're scouting out new locations to take our vehicle. There's some sort of overarching mystery. Okay, so obviously here, this is an example of making the pylons, and it looks like it's got a cable, right? So we're charging something. So what does that mean when this shelter starts to move? It drives away. This becomes disconnected. Is it no longer used? Do I need to break it down for resources? Can I, you know, bring it back in the ship?
Obstacles on the outside. Internal tensions.
A lot of interesting questions here. I think
with a ticking clock of
doing
the
a deeper dive on this
our
game.
Backs, the only way home is to press forward.
Yeah, I think these very
Behind our
quick
backs.
scenes here.
The only way home.
Okay, so there's like a mining laser.
Is to press forward.
It's so fast. I really don't like when they do that. Okay, so yeah, here's an example that seems appropriate. It looks like they're driving through like a canyon, you know, so maybe the narrowness, even though it's a very large ship, it's basically a giant tire, right? That's interesting. So we're meant to sort of, you know, maybe drive that into a cave and get some shelter from the flares. I don't know. The altars. See, and they were very clear about announcing, you know, Windows, Game Pass, X and S. No, 11-bit Studios putting out some bangers here. So I think that's all the coverage. We have Xbox Partner Showcase. I think it's good that they're doing more of these. You know, very recently we did the one on Indiana Jones, all those exciting games that were coming. This one seemed to be pretty jam-packed. A lot of stuff, a lot of different games. A little something for everybody, maybe. I think the Stalker announcement was very unexpected. Sinking City 2 Very surprising because I had no idea that was in the works at all. Yeah, pretty solid. I'd give them a thumbs up on this one. I think the more the better. You know, I don't think necessarily it would be good to like bash this one because it's, you know, they didn't really announce anything like a massive AAA thing here. I think you do need like AA games. I think you need indie games. I think you need games from all over, and not everything needs to be jaw-dropping, you know, narrative masterpiece, best graphics ever invented, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, we just need some different experiences and some different stories and, you know, different developers from all over the world. All those various things, you know, throw them in and see what you get. So, you know, while I'm sure we could critique it on that, we could say it's an A or a B or something, I just think more communication from Xbox in this way is better. Because PlayStation has been doing their showcases, Nintendo does their directs very often. It's a new trend. It's very much a new trend, and Xbox usually just waits for E3 for most of their stuff. Maybe a couple things drop at, you know, Summer Game Fest or at Game Awards or various other, you know, showcases throughout the year. But they haven't really done on a regular basis. They haven't ever really done stuff like just on their YouTube channel where they're just like, hey, we're going to showcase what you can expect over the next 6 months or a year or however long it may be. So, yeah, I think all of this here, it looks like a lot of this stuff is all, you know, pretty, going to be pretty, what would you say? Not recent, but, like all this stuff, it feels like this stuff that they're talking about and announcing, you know, a lot of this stuff is for this year. So they weren't really talking about stuff that's like a year or two away, which I think is good. I think Xbox does need some focus on like, why would I buy your platform? What would I play as soon as I get it? What is available now and in the immediate future? We don't need to know that just in some vague amount of time that Perfect Dark will eventually be a video game, right? And, you know, the eventual Gears, the whatever's coming next for Halo. I think there needs to be more than that, even though I love all of those things, right? So, that's going to be it for right now. If you give me a few minutes, we will be back with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we'll continue where we left off last night, or Monday night, and we will be on part 2 of that. So once again, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little dive into the Xbox Partner Preview. It was a little late on my end, but I'm glad we were able to just cover it, check it out, and enjoy it, even though we weren't catching this one live. I think there's still a lot to be seen here. So, a lot of interesting stuff. Definitely some things I'm noting. So once again, talk to you later. We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.